Okay, so the notes I'll be discussing are the intro, the bass, the bridge piano and stabs, and the bridge strings and pad. In the intro, we can see here I've got nice long few octave root notes going through the whole thing. And they're all just that root note of B flat. Then you can see that I bring in that higher B flat, just to add a bit more tension, going up to the B as well, playing at the same time to get that semitone dissonance, which is a minor second, really painful chord, and then I bring in the third as well, for added emotional tension. And after that, I bring in my favourite musical device of all. So that's the intro. There's going to be talking and stuff over that. And for the bass, you can see these four things are the main bass riff. They go through the whole song. And the first one is pretty much the same as what we made, except without that blum dup, as you can see in this one. So yeah, I've done it without that, then with it, then without it, and then I've slightly changed the riff on the fourth instance of the bass line. And you can hear that that bass pad and strings have more of a focus now, since there's not too much going on at once. So that's the bass line. If we move on to the bridge, this is where I've really switched things up. Using octave chords, as you can see here, these really make it more powerful than single notes. I've gone up the key from the root note, then down again quickly at the end here. That last little run sounded a bit robotic normally, if I'll show you what it is now. See, I've got that swing in it, and that's because I've added this A1 channel from the regroove mixer that we sorted out in day one to the bass piano that I've just added. And also I've added it to, if we scroll down, the stabs as well, which do the same thing. Sweet. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention in the hip hop stabs tutorial. If we go into the stabs combinator, and if you select the lowest of the mark ones, then you can change the low key down here to something really low down, and that way you can get even more extended range from your hip-hop stabs, so you can go even lower than normal, and the extra power can be squeezed out of your strings. So, well, we've got the stabs in the bass piano doing that. We've also got these big strings and the bass pad, which are going up in the notes of the key. In the big strings I've got a 3-octave spread, but just the 1 octave in the bass pad, because I found it was too bassy with too many octaves. But that goes from the B flat to the C sharp, to the E flat, and then back to our little fill there. Just changes every 2 bars, which is a much slower progression than the one we've added with the bass piano, but that just works quite nicely to build up the whole bridge up to that peak there before it kicks back into the chorus. And there we have it. This song is coming together like a Friedman Lemaitre high matter density universe. After tomorrow's mixing and mastering, we're ready to jump in our lowriders, hit some switches, and get some blocks rocking. So, see you tomorrow. I think I like guns too much.